What's up, y'all? Shadypeach here, and in today's video we are going to be doing another Trove Tuesdays, and we're going to be doing it a little bit retro, where we're going to be opening up a Trove of Into the Inklands, and we're going to pit it against Rise of the Floodborn booster packs. Don't have a Trove for Rise of the Floodborn because they're a little hard to find. I mean, even packs for Rise of the Floodborn are hard to find these days anyway, but I happened upon them at the latest set champs that I went to, so I figured 8 of these plus 8 of those is a nice little matchup. And I know both of these sets are being rotated out, but some cards are going to be sticking around, and there's still quite a few enchantments that we're still trying to collect. So without any more distraction, let's go ahead and get right to it. So here we are. We have our Trove and we have our single packs. I'm going to save the Trove for last. Before I do that, I do have 3 packs of the newest set that we're going to go ahead and open. This was a little consolation prize that we got for competing in the last set champs of the season, at least for me. I don't think there are any more set champs in the local area around me, but there might be in some other parts of the country. But that's pretty much it. I scrubbed out. I was not able to get a play set of Jafar. I only walked away with 3, which is still an accomplishment. I made top 4 twice and top 8 once, so I'm more than satisfied with that. Would have loved to have won the playmat, but just wasn't able to make it, which is fine. So we're gonna go ahead and look through these. So we got Perdita and an Alice Courageous Keyholder. And then we'll go ahead and move on to Rise of the Floodborn. Kind of go from there. All right. Yeah, right now that set champs is pretty much behind us, we are in the waiting period. We're at the home stretch of Reign of Jafar going into Fable, which everyone is just like, let's get there already. Let's already rip the band-aid off and get to the rotation. All right, we got Mother Gothel and an Ice Spikes. All right, we gotta be on the horizon. Ice Spikes isn't necessarily a terrible card, so I will put that to the side. There are a lot of cards in Reign of Jafar that are now starting to see some values go up, like Rapunzel and Namari are kind of shooting up in price, which is really cool. And it was kind of to be expected because we're almost at the full list at this point of everything that's going to be reprinted in Fable. The one color that we still haven't seen much of yet, at least as of me filming this video, is Sapphire. So I'm still waiting to see what Sapphire cards are coming back and which ones aren't. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm really hoping red-blue is still an option. So we got Flower, we got Rhino, okay, that's pretty good, and a Lafayette. Not too bad. We got a Rhino, arguably the best card of this format, I would say, is pretty up there. Very much used in Steel Songs and Aggro. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and get into Rise of the Floodborn. What things are we looking for in Floodborn? I mean, we don't really see too many big cards that have been announced to be reprinted as of yet. So, realistically, we're just opening and praying. Beast hasn't been announced yet. Mufasa hasn't been announced yet. Scar hasn't been announced yet. Flaversham is banned, so yeah, I'm not sure why I'm opening this set. I just really like this set. I like opening up older sets, and this is actually really cheap right now. So Rise of the Floodborn packs were going for like about $8 before. Now they've gone down to $5.99. So it's not too shabby, not too shabby. So let's see if we can find something cool. We got Shere Khan, Tiana, and Merlin Crab is a foil. If Merlin Crab is reprinted, it's not terrible. So we'll see. All right. Yeah, none of the Madam Mim bounce package has been announced as reprints yet. So we'll have to see. I'm hoping that most of them don't come back. But people really want Fox. I think that's the one we're not going to be seeing. I could see a world where we still have Snake and where we still have Merlin Crab. But I can't really see a world where we still have Fox and Rabbit. I feel like that's too much. So we'll see. All right, we got Sleepy. Oop. We got another Crab. We got Cinderella. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? We have Hey Hey. We have Rapunzel. That's another card people are screaming about. Fang Crossbow. Hey, there he is. Rest in peace here in Flaversham. And we did get a legendary. We got Namari Morning Mist. Not used at all, so Move past that, and painting the roses red. All right. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Let's see. Trying to remember what else comes in Rise of the Floodborn that has been announced to be reprinted. It's not ringing a bell. Oh, wait. Cinderella announced? I can't remember. Oh, Strength of a Raging Fire. That wouldn't be a terrible thing to pull. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, Cusco is also going to be in the game still. We have Nick Wilde, Pinocchio, Nana, Wait Set, Cinderella, okay, and a Mrs. Judson. I can't remember if she's announced. I don't think she is. I don't think she's reprinted yet. But that's another really big one for Amber. That's their one cost card other than Daisy Duck. That's like their opener. Or Rhino, actually. We got Little Rhino as well. Some people say that this is the best one cost card in the game. I don't see that to be necessarily wrong. I think that's open for argument, but I think it's a pretty amazing card. All right, we got Chip the Teacup, we got Mulan, we have Arthur, Basil, we have Rapunzel, Magic Broom, we have Blue Fairy, we have Snow White, 4 Dozen Eggs, Grand Duke. Okay, we're getting another legendary, so in terms of ratios, this ain't too bad. We got Snow White, Well-Wisher, and a Sleepy's Flute. So Lantern has been announced that it's coming back, but nothing on Sleepy's Flute, so I doubt it. I doubt that we'll be seeing that card anytime soon, but who knows? It's not necessarily broken, but maybe they don't want it back for a very specific reason. Maybe you can just keep abusing the same songs over and over and over again. I don't know. Or refresh your item or something. All right. That's true, though. Lantern is coming back, so if we see any lanterns, we will put those to the side. All right, so we got Peter Pan's Dagger, Enchantress. I think Enchantress is actually coming back, if I remember right. We have Mulan, Legend of the Sword and the Stone, Tiana, You Can Fly. We have Shia LaBeouf, Bounce, Pete, Grand Pabby, and a Baloo, Fun Lovin' Bear. Alright. Nothing so exciting yet. Let's see. There's also the argument that Infinity format is going to be a thing, so even if we did pull cards that would be rotated out, you can technically still use them in Infinity format, so don't know how popular Infinity format will be, but doesn't hurt to hang on to the cards, and you never know, maybe things that aren't reprinted this set might be reprinted in a future set. So, alright, so we got Minnie Mouse, Panic, Nothing to Hide. We have Grumpy. Whoop, 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 I'm going a little far. We got, this card actually is coming back, which is crazy. We got I'm Stuck, Beast, Raya. We have Jafar, Pain. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, we got a Strength, so we have something playable going into the next set. We have Strength, we have Yzma, and a Ray. All right, love to see the Strengths. Those are always nice to see. The promo will be a thing as well, but I have a feeling the OG cards are going to be a little bit more valuable, especially if they stop printing Rise of the Floodborn. So, all right. Next up, we have Fairy Godmother. What Did You Call Me? Gaston, Rabbit, Sneezy. We have Charge, The Most Diabolical Scheme, Pick a Fight, Ring the Bell, Grand Duke, Dr. Facilier, and a Launch. All right, final pack magic for Rise of the Floodborn. Let's see. Anything cool lurking within. Boom. Another Strength would be really cool. Always like to see Strengths. Let's see. Alright, so we have Elsa, Lady Tremaine, Varanya. What am I doing? We got Jasmine, Mulan, Prince Naveen. I think this guy's also being reprinted. Don't know why. There's a lot of filler cards. I'm kind of like, why though? This Robin Hood is also being reprinted. It's interesting. We have Cheshire Cat, Lady Tremaine. Okay, this is a card that I'm like, I think that this could be a decent candidate. It's It's not overly broken, and it's a very useful Ruby card. So I think that this could come back, but we'll see. So we got Lady Tremaine, the Queen, and final card for Floodborn, a Donald Duck. All right, I am happy with the Tremaine. I have a funny feeling. There's not too many Ruby cards left to be revealed, but I have a feeling we might be seeing her again. Or Medusa. One of the two. So we'll see. All right, so those are our Rise of the Floodborn pulls. Not bad. It's all right. Like, it's one of those things that now that rotation's hitting, it's really hard to say where the value of things are going to be, especially because we don't know what's coming out. Now we'll do the same thing for Into the Inklands. There are several cards for Into the Inklands that we know are coming back that are very valuable. One of them being Ursula, Deceiver of All. Cannot believe that that card's coming back. I hate that card with a passion, but I understand. It's a pretty good card. All right. Into the Inklands. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Look out. Oh, wait. It's backwards. That's why. I was like, why is it a different color? It's just because it's backwards. All right. Let's open these bad boys up. Let's see. Can it outdo Rise of the Floodborn? I believe it can. We hit one Robin Hood. It's very clear who the winner is. All right. So, I'm going to scoot over a little bit. We have Webby Vanderquack, Sir Hiss, the Queen, Captain Amelia, Helga Sinclair, Neverland, Raleigh. There she is. Ursula, Deceiver of All. One of my most hated cards in the game. Not quite as much as Pete, but she's still pretty up there. We have Gustav the Giant and a Razul. All right. Not a bad first pack. It's crazy that she's just an uncommon. Anyone can get her. All right. Let's see. Boom and boom. What else we got? We have Nutsy, Skippy, Yago, King Louie, Robin Hood. Another card. People are like, hey, is this coming back? Because we need a shift target for Robin Hood. I have a feeling it will be. We have Patch, Mr. Smee, another card that we don't know if it's coming back, but great card nonetheless. I'll put that to the side. Slightly, Genie, RLS Legacy, Prince Eric, and a Helga Sinclair. Prince Eric also might be another candidate for Ruby. It's another form of removal, sort of. All right. Mr. Smee. Yeah, if Rapunzel doesn't come back, I don't see why Mr. Smee can't really stick around, but they want us to use new things. So, all right, we got Voyage, Flotsam, Magica Dispel, Distract. We have Eeyore, Cleansing Rainwater, Queen of Hearts, Starkey. We have the Sorcerer's Tower, Morph. Okay, that's a pretty good card. We have the Hydra. Okay, our first legendary. And, this is arguably the card, maybe this and Popsicle, that I really want to come back. But I haven't seen any 4-drops for Sapphire yet. Maybe as of tomorrow, we'll start to see some of the Sapphire 4-drops come back. But we'll see. I'll put it to the side regardless. It's a very important card for Ruby Sapphire. All right. Moving on. Yeah, a lot of good stuff comes in Inklands. I forgot. We don't get to open it as much as we used to. All right. Next up, we have Agrabah, Zazu, Lena Saberwing, Grammatala, another 4-drop. I really want to know if it's sticking around. Miss Bianca, Pluto. We have Captain Hook's Rapier, Trigger. We have Mama Odie, the Lamp, and Orville. All right. Last 4. Let's take out this extra mini. Let's see what we got. So far, I would say Rise of the Floodborn is winning just because of that strength, but let's see. Maybe we'll hit a Robin Hood. All right, we got Louie, Minnie Mouse, Moana, I almost said Chubby, Cubby, Heal What Has Been Hurt, Kit Cloud Kicker, another Mr. Smee, but that's aside. We have Slightly, Huey, Map of Treasure Planets, and a Helga Sinclair. All right. Final 3. Let's Go ahead and open these bad boys up. We'll see. Boom. Boom. All right. Next up, we have Magic Broom, Repair. We have Mickey Mouse, Billy Bones, Skippy, Quick Patch. We have Nala, Summeranian Talisman, Genie, Helga Sinclair. We have Baloo, and a Captain Amelia. Another amazing card. I don't remember this card being announced to be reprinted. Great card, though, so we'll still put it to the side. And it is a rare. Very annoying Hyper Aggro card. Unless you have a Hades, you're pretty much guaranteed to get that 2 lore. If you drop that down. Alright, we have Diablo before he was cool. We have Pluto, Kita. We have Kakamora, Sir Hiss, Mr. Snoops, another Ursula. Very nice. We have Magic Broom, Wendy Darling, Captain Hook, Chernabog, and a Chernabog's Followers. How funny is that? A foil Followers right behind a Chernabog. Followers has not been announced as a reprint yet. Neither is Chernabog, but I'm still going to put both of those to the side because they're both amazing cards. All right, last pack. Last pack magic. Come on, Inklands. Give us some love. Give us a Robin Hood. That would be amazing. Let's see, let's see. Got 2 Ursula, so I'm happy with that, but we'll see. We're here for more. All right, we got Maid Marian, Gizmo Suit, Webby Vanderquack, Milo Thatch, Boss's Orders, Prince John, the Sorcerer's Tower, Montanue. We have Genie, Lyle Tiberius Rogue. Oh, is this guy being reprinted? I can't remember. He's a great card, though. All right, and final card of the day, a Kakamora. Ah, what a disappointment. Lyle is a great card, though, and I can't remember if he's being reprinted. All right, so we're gonna do a little quick comparison. So in terms of what we know is and is not coming back, I'm probably gonna have to give it, I mean, honestly, it's just strength versus the Ursulas. That's all I know so far. So yeah, I'd probably say the strength is worth more than the 2 Ursulas for sure. So I'm gonna give this one to Rise of the Floodborn. As usual, it seems to always be the Rise of the Floodborn whenever we're in these versus matches. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I do have a lot of Fable pre-ordered, so I am excited to get that opened up with you guys on camera. I'm trying to get a video out like every week. I know things have been a lot slower. I'll try to be a little bit more frequent as we get closer to the end of the format. Right now the game is just a little slow as we're waiting for that, so I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll be back with at least another Trove video next Tuesday. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Be sure to leave a like, sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.